All right, welcome back. So now we're going to jump into the next topic in our Security Plus review, and we're talking about hoaxes. So let's jump into the slides and see what's going on there. So here we are again. We are still talking about Security Plus. Compare and contrast types of attacks. The domain is 1.2, types of attacks, and this one we're talking about is the hoax. And what does the attacker really want to happen during a hoax? So hoax, by its terminology, it's not real. It's fake. It's something that's made up. So a computer virus is a message warning recipients of a non-existent computer virus threat. The message is usually a chain email that tells recipients to forward to everyone they know. And it's going to be, this is terrible. There's a virus out there. Send this to everyone. Warn them. And sometimes it's not a hoax about a virus at all. Sometimes it's a hoax about prizes you're going to win. And we'll look at both of those. And they may or may not be true at the surface. When we see the email message or the message that's coming on social media like Facebook or somewhere else, a lot of times they're getting better and better. They look more realistic now. In the beginning, you could tell this is fake just by looking at it. Misspelled words, bad grammar, all kinds of stuff like that. They've got a lot better. So on the surface, you may not know if it's a hoax or not. So this takes cycles. We're going to waste resources determining if this attack is real or not. And that's going to take time away from the security folks. They're going to be looking at that instead of looking into real threats, real things that are going on. And it's going to take up network resources because people are going to be forwarding this thing around like crazy. That's what happens. We see this all the time. I see some very smart people sending hoaxes around, and we know they just don't make any sense. They're nonsensical, but people still send them, and there's a couple reasons. And first, I know this first hoax is just it's kind of humorous, and there's so many virus hoax out there that are very pointed that they're the doom and gloom. I thought this is an old one. It's been around forever, and it talks about the good time virus. And I'll move myself. I'll float a little bit here. The link's on the bottom if you want to look at the full one. This is only a small piece of it. If you get this virus, it'll rewrite your hard drive. And it starts out like most virus hoaxes, but then you can tell it's more humorous. And it's just pointing the fact that these virus hoaxes sometimes can be crazy, right? It'll screw up the tracking on your television. It'll melt the ice cream in your freezer. It'll put Kool-Aid in your fish tank. It'll drink all your beer and leave your socks out on the coffee table. All kinds of stuff. It's just humorous, but it's a hoax. Again, this gets forwarded around. Again, it takes up network resources, but it highlights the fact what these virus hoaxes are. A lot of times they will be very dangerous sounding. There's a new virus going around and it's going to do something, and so don't go to the CDC website right now. Maybe something like that. The goal of the hoax is to waste resources. That's all the goal is. With this one, it had an additional goal to try to be funny, but really the goal of a hoax is to waste resources, and that's their primary goal. That's your resources as a security expert, and that's the resources across the network, the computer resources, the network bandwidth resources, that kind of stuff. So we also have non-virus hoaxes, and you've probably seen these. These are terribly prolific on social media. So this one's thanking Mark Zuckerberg because he's going to share $45 billion of Facebook stock with people. All they have to do is, forward this. So Facebook will search through the daily posts and award 1,000 people with $4.5 million each as a way of saying thank you for making Facebook such a powerful vehicle. You'll see other things like Facebook's going out of business, Facebook's going to start charging you, a bunch of different things. And again, a lot of people will forward these along. They'll forward them along. They take up bandwidth. They take up time. They're just hoaxes. Zuckerberg is not going to give away $45 billion. He's not going to give you $4.5 million if you repost this. If you think about it, it doesn't make sense. So that's what a hoax is. It's trying to waste resources, both time and computing resources. That's the big goal of a hoax. So beware, watch out for these things. You'll see them probably today if you look through your email or your social media. But as always, this is Jim with the Cyber-Recon crew. We are on YouTube, so we would like you to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, all that good stuff. Most important to me, I think, is comment below. Let me know what you think. Are we going the right direction? Are things going the way you want them to? And also, let your friends know if they're trying to get into security. This is a place we'd like to help them get ready for the security field, and in this case, the Security Plus exam from CompTIA. So, as always, I'm Jim. Be safe out there, and we'll see you next time.